Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. It is now Monday in Korea, and I can talk again, yay! I apologize for using pre-recorded footage like the 1 hour livestream of Kerbal Space Program in the past, but hey, I couldn't talk, so you guys should be happy that you got a video at all. It could have been much worse. I don't know why our zombie pigman is randomly catching on fire. But hey, whatever. Okay, so we have decided what the name for this zombie pigman is going to be. We're going to put our sign down right here. His name is going to be Hades. Congratulations to everyone who chose the name Hades. I had to only choose 3 names, so I chose the first 3 names. There's 10069111TM? I think that's your name. If I'm wrong, please let me know below in the comments. I apologize. Josh Howden and Lepra456. Alright, very good. So thank you for attempting to name our zombie pigman Hades. There were many people who suggested this name. It was clearly the most popular. I almost went for Baron. You guys know who you are, and you also know me in real life anyway. But I decided to go for Hades due to the overwhelming popularity of Hades. Hades, as you know, was the god of the underworld. A lot more could be said about him, but we're not going to, because I have other stuff that I need to talk about in this episode, so you can go and look up Hades on your own on Wikipedia if you wish. Knowing that he was the god of the underworld is quite enough for most people. Alright, so, first of all, I had 5 people over the past 3 or 4 days ask me, what is the seed for your world, despite the fact that I've shown the seed at least 3 times in the past. So, here we go. /seed. There's the seed, everyone. Please take a screenshot or whatever you would like to do. There's the seed. Please, for the love of everything that is holy, stop asking. Thank you very much. Alright, so there's our seed. A couple of things that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to show off some stuff over here. I worked more on this while I was away, but not a whole lot. It's still a work in progress. And more importantly, I made this taller. Because I'm not really sure how. I think I may have to do this for our Triceratops pin over there as well. Because our Triceratops and our Brachiosaur, Ceres and Apollo and Selena, yes, Selena, they were running all over the place. Like, somehow Ceres got all the way over here. I don't know how that happened, so I had to push Ceres back in. Hello. So, yeah, I pushed Ceres back in, and then I made this higher, so I'm hoping that Ceres isn't gonna, like, jump out or somehow get out of here at this point, because this is quite high. I think it'll be okay, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Samuel, for naming our Brachiosaur Ceres, by the way. Very nice. I think that soon we're going to have an episode where we go around and talk about all the names that all of the dinosaurs have, because a lot of people are completely forgetting what all of the dinosaurs are named, especially Vladimir and Nikolai, the Dilophosaurs up there. But yes, we'll do that eventually. But I wanted to check on Icarus. You guys haven't seen Icarus for a while. Icarus is still in the process of growing, and as soon as Icarus is full grown, or at least what I think is full grown, we are going to attempt to fly Icarus. I'm sort of worried about that, because I don't really know if it's going to work out very well. It could crash my game, so I'm going to make sure it doesn't do that before I record. But also, over here, where, there you are. Hello, this is our little Velociraptor. You are adorable little Velociraptor. And over here, of course, Achilles. Achilles is our Velociraptor's name. Achilles has grown quite a bit, but not full grown, not yet, in a little bit, in some more time. It'll take a while, but eventually Achilles will grow. Achilles is actually a tamed dinosaur. Achilles will not attack us, but will actually attack other things if I so choose. So fun times about that. There are a couple of things that I wanted to talk about while we get in the position where I attempt to hatch some more dinosaurs and stuff with the netherrack that I went into the nether and not the netherrack, the nether brick. So there are some conflicting opinions on whether or not I need to use netherrack or nether brick to... Where did Hades go? Oi! Hades! I'm very confused. We will get Hades back eventually. Anyway, what in the world? Very confused about this. Anyway, so I do have some nether brick, and I also have some nether rack, and I'm very confused about which one that I need to be using. If I can even use soul sand, I have no idea. If it's like a percentage chance that things will be born a certain color while being born on this certain kind of block, or if it's Poet Plays has specifically different textures that he designed himself. I really don't know. I need to ask Poet Plays myself. Probably send him a message. I think I'm big enough now where Poet will respond to me. That would be pretty cool. Poet, if you're watching this, I love your series and stuff, and although I don't have a lot of time recently to watch, please contact me. Cries. Yes, there were some things. I should start building this while I talk about this. There have been some comments recently. There have been some comments on my series that I'm a little bit concerned about. Specifically, some people said things like, oh, I don't know, what was it? Basically, to avoid using some foul language that a lot of my subscribers may not appreciate, someone said something to the effect of, what is all of this science crap? And I just thought like, well, dude, you must be new to the channel, because we've been doing this for 37 episodes now. I talk about science and research and things like that have happened recently. So if you don't like science, this is not the channel for you guys. Generally, I'm really happy that all of you are watching my episodes and enjoying them. But if you don't like science, then you should basically just mute me and mute the sound while you watch these episodes. Because I'm going to talk about science, I'm going to educate people, because education is important, and critical thinking is important, and you're going to hear about my life in Korea, and you're going to hear about what I'm doing. No, we can take this down. There goes that nether rack. Yeah, so we have this, that's good, and maybe let's do something here. How many pieces do we have? I think we can do this for now. But if you don't like hearing about space, or you don't like hearing about rockets, or you don't like hearing about new cloning technologies, or new research in, I don't know, what's something that I'm interested in? Nanomaterials, or perhaps solar power, or just spaceflight in general. Okay, so that's about big enough, I guess. If you don't enjoy that stuff, you should just mute me and just watch the video recording, because that's something that most of my subscribers are quite happy about. I get lots of emails. Hello, random chickens. You guys just swimming? I'm not going to bother you. I'm going to let you be. I think this is good enough. Where's my bread? I'm hungry. I don't have any bread. I need to go get some more bread. But yeah, that's sort of the hallmark of my channel, in case you guys haven't noticed. You know, intelligent discourse, talking about science, generally not being a dick when it comes to anti-intellectualism and stuff like that. So, yeah, if nerds bother you, if you don't appreciate nerds and the awesome stuff that they do for society every day, you should not watch this channel. You know, if it weren't for science and people doing research, we would all live in caves and we would eat by hitting large animals with sticks. This is generally not the way that I want to live. Science is pretty awesome, and you guys should also agree. So, I'm glad that we've gotten that out of the way. So you guys aren't welcome in our channel. We generally enjoy talking about stuff that's important around here. So get out. Yarr. That's my rant for the day. Alright, so now we're gonna get some bread so I don't starve to death. And we're gonna get us some dinosaur eggs. Da-da-da-da-da. What sort of dinosaur should I try to hatch on those? I have no idea. So I'm trying to decide. I need your guys' advice. So you saw that our 2 Triceratops were killed in the nether, which is very unfortunate. Because, yeah, those were sort of an important collection of eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So I'm trying to decide if I should get another Triceratops egg via cheating, or if I should just continue getting lots of DNA until... maybe I should get a T-Rex. I don't even know. What to do. So many decisions. We have so many Dilophosaur eggs. I guess we could try to hatch Dilophosaurs just because. Do these guys follow us? I don't know. Dilophosaurs can't be tamed. Maybe Stegosaurs. I don't know if Stegosaurs work or not. Meh. Okay, let's go with Stegosaurs. So we're gonna go with Stegosaurs. I don't know if they can change colors or not, but we're gonna go ahead with that, and we're gonna make a temporary housing of dirt to be replaced later. But yeah, I need your advice. Do you think that it would be okay for me to cheat yet again to get Triceratops eggs in an attempt to hatch Triceratops of different colors? Or do you think that that would be a bad idea, and should I just continue to mine? Oh, it's becoming dark. Let's go to sleep. I don't want to be attacked by zombies and such. Now is not a good time. Not while we're recording. Oh no, hello Andromeda. But yes, please let me know below in the comments if you're okay with me cheating to get another Triceratops egg, or if you would like me to just mine DNA and continue to attempt to get a Triceratops egg in the future, which we will then use. At perhaps a 1 in 10 chance of getting a red Triceratops. I don't even know if that's true or not. I wish there was more documentation on this darn mod, because reading about it would be definitely cool. Oh wells. Charles, how you doing? I think we should eventually get Charles to make a baby. Just cuz. Alright, and let's get our dirt. I don't know if I'm going to have enough dirt to do this, actually. I may have to use netherrack. I don't really care either way, but... Nah. Ah, yes, so space stuff to talk about. Space stuff is awesome. And there is space news to talk about, in fact. I don't know if you guys keep track of SpaceX, but SpaceX has recently... Let me just grab a lot of netherrack. SpaceX has recently, with their Grasshopper design, if you guys aren't familiar, Grasshopper is the name of the... what to call it? It's sort of like a test system to develop the technologies necessary to get the Falcon... I'm still a little bit sick. To get the Falcon 9 reusable model up and running, designing the hardware and software that will enable the Falcon 9 rockets to, when they blast off, to not burn up in the atmosphere for the second stage and not just fall back down to the Earth for the first stage and fall into the ocean, for example, but to instead make a powered landing down to the launch pad where it took off from. There's a lot of engineering problems with this, of course. One of which being the fact that in order to do this it needs extra fuel and the payload is decreased by like 2% into low Earth orbit. But if they can pull it off, if they can, which no one has been able to do it yet, but if they can, it will drastically, and I mean like an insane amount, drastically reduce the cost of getting stuff from Earth's surface into low Earth orbit. Oh, this is slow and strange. Alright, so I think that's high enough for now. Alright, so let's hop in, and I'm gonna place these here and put some torches around them so they don't die. Alright, very good. And we'll see what becomes of these. So yeah, so the Grasshopper system is currently being designed, and they've done lots of test flights, each one exceeding the height of the previous one. And SpaceX has most recently done a test flight up to 250 meters. Now, I'm sure that most of my subscribers are in the US, and maybe you're not very familiar with how high 250 meters is, but let me tell you, if you plan on working in science or liking science at all, you should really learn to use the metric system. The entire world uses it, and no one really knows why the US doesn't, other than pure laziness. So, you guys should learn meters and such, but just so you guys know, 250 meters is approximately 820 feet, which is somewhere around 82 stories. It's quite high. It's what, 1/4 of a kilometer. Not that you know what a kilometer is if you don't know what a meter is. But yeah, it's pretty high. It's maybe 1/6 or 1/7 of a mile, something around there. And it's really, really impressive. I'm going to put a link in the description below to the recording of that test. And it's really amazing to watch the Grasshopper rocket take off. It goes up into the air slowly, it hovers mid-air at about 250 meters, and then it comes down in a very controlled manner and lands exactly where it took off from. Needless to say, before SpaceX started doing this stuff, this has never been done before. Like, each and every time they do this, it's a world record for how high a rocket has gone up, hovered, and then come back down onto the launch pad. And the next test of the Falcon 9 in maybe October, maybe before then, I'm not really sure when the next flight is scheduled, but the next flight of the Falcon 9, where they deliver supplies to, I just heard an egg being laid, where they deliver stuff to the International Space Station, the resupply missions, they're going to attempt to make a first stage controlled hover over the ocean surface, which means that no one will be like hit by this thing and it's not going to cause a crater or anything like that. But they're going to attempt to slow its descent and hover above the ocean before letting it fall into the ocean, which would be a very good test of their reusable capabilities and software. So I'm really excited about seeing that. That's sort of like the most exciting thing that'll be happening this year, I think, in terms of space news. Oh, hello. You are not colored at all. Do Stegosauruses not even have... Oh, sigh. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed, but nonetheless, we have 2 new Stegosauruses. How do I get you guys to stop following me around? Probably with sticks, right? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna put you on free move. And we're gonna put you on free move. There you go. So you guys are free to move around and be free. I wish you guys were red, because that would be awesome. I think I'm gonna do some test runs on my test world to see if we can get some red Triceratops, if that's even possible in my version of the game, my version of the mod. And I will try to mail Poet and ask him about his stuff. So, let's get up here and break this. I don't need that soul sand. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you guys doing? Are you guys following me? Why are you guys jumping? I'm so confused. Alright, but yeah, anyway, so... the 250 meter launch and hover by the Grasshopper was absolutely amazing. I will link it in the description below to that YouTube video. It has like 1,600,000 views in the past 6 days? 6 days, I think? Maybe? I don't know. It's a lot. It makes up a very large portion of their total number of views. So it's really popular. It's sort of like the breaking edge in space technology and rocket technology. You should all go check it out if you're interested in space at all. And let's see, I think we have enough time for the end of this episode to just go through and talk about the names of all of our dinosaurs, since so many of you guys have no idea what our dinosaurs are named. So we're going to start over here with our plesiosaur. Our plesiosaur's name is Odysseus. Odysseus is an orange plesiosaur. He was quite clingy when he was a baby. You may have seen that in that episode. But yeah, Odysseus followed me around and I couldn't figure out how to stop Odysseus from doing so. Over here we have our cow and chicken farms. We're gonna go up here to Bartholomew. Bartholomew is our T-Rex. He is absolutely huge, and we need some more T-Rexes. We have plenty of eggs, but I don't have anywhere to put them yet. It's a long-term project to make a larger... more realistic Jurassic Park, I guess you could say. So this is Bartholomew. I named him and Odysseus. This was before we started the name a creature thing, where we started treating Minecraft like Pokemon and collecting one of everything or two of some things. This is Charles. I named Charles. This is Strawberry, Charles's lover, I guess, maybe. I'm not really sure what's going on. This is Hachiko. Hachiko. because Hachiko's friend Vixen ended up dying somehow, probably from a vat, exploding a culture vat. This is Andromeda. Our cat. This is Octavia or Hephaestus, don't know how to tell them apart. Octavius and Hephaestus are mammoths. Run! Up here... Our carrot garden is over there, by the way. Up here are our Dilophosaurs, the dinosaurs that supposedly, in Jurassic Park at least, spit venom and icky tar. Their names are Vladimir, the older one, and Nikolai, the younger one. Our pterosaur is named Icarus. I think Icarus grew since the last time we were here. Excuse me. Ow, ow. Here is our saber cat enclosure, which is totally awesome and took me way too long to build off camera. This is Balthazar. He's the one sitting. And Bastet. Or Bastet. I don't know how to pronounce that name because I don't speak ancient Egyptian. Oh well. And... how to get around here. Over here, as I said earlier, is our Brachiosaur. Our Brachiosaur is named Ceres, after the largest asteroid in the main asteroid belt. This is Achilles. Everyone knows what Achilles is named after, of course. Hello, Achilles. There you are. And run over here to our Stegosaurus enclosure. Stegosaurus enclosure here. Our Stegosaurus is named Sebastian. Sebastian, hello and goodbye. And here are our first two Triceratops, Apollo and Selena. The other two Triceratops died in the nether, it's very unfortunate. And also, before we had Sebastian, who actually survived, we had another Stegosaurus that somehow died, and his name was Spiky. May he rest in peace. Also, we often forget about him because he's over here all alone. But he eats absolutely everything that spawns in this lake, and his name is Poseidon. He is a mosasaur. Mosasaurs are scary and dangerous. So, there was also one more creature that we spawned that we never really checked up on. We spawned a wild plesiosaur. We called it wild because I didn't put any sort of containment apparatus around it. No fences, no blocks, no nothing. I started it, I let it... how do I get up here? Yeah, and we basically... oh, we have an eclipse. That's interesting, I guess. Actually, I don't think this is an eclipse. An eclipse is like when we move over the moon, right? And so the moon disappears and then reappears. In Minecraft, what's actually happening is the shadow stays right there the entire time. And this is very strange and like really shouldn't happen, astronomically speaking. I mean, I guess it could, but it would be so increasingly rare that I don't believe this for a moment. Oh, holy crap, would you look at that? That, my friends, is our wild plesiosaur. It's still alive! Wow, alright, so I really didn't expect this plesiosaur to still be alive at all. We need to put a sign here, and we need to name this plesiosaur. This plesiosaur is not only alive, but they've stayed basically in the same place. Hello, little plesiosaur. You are adorable. I can't believe you're still alive. How are you alive? There are like zombies and creepers and all sorts of crazy things out here. Well, anyway, please let me know below in the comments what you would like to name those two Stegosauruses as well. Or Stegosaurs? Stegosauruses? I don't know which one. As well as this wild plesiosaur, which is apparently still alive somehow. We will name some of these things next episode. Don't forget to check out the SpaceX Grasshopper 250 meter or 820 feet hover test, because it's awesome. My name is Megneous. Don't forget to love science, because if you don't, get the heck out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.